How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I'd like to ask you a few
Sure,
questions.
sure.
Um, which school do you go to?
I go to Southmount School and College in Malibag branch.
Okay. So is that English medium or English version?
In Southmount School and College, there are mainly three branches which are Bangla medium, and English version. I go to English version.
Okay. Great. And when does your school, when does it start and when does it break up?
My school as I'm a seventh grader, my school starts at 7:50 a.m. and it breaks at 12:50.
12:50. So that's about 5 hours
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Okay. Great. So can you tell me a little about the teachers who teach you? Do they speak English or do they speak Bangla in class?
The teachers are great. They're very friendly. As engaging in the new curriculum, they have to be very active. Mainly they talk in English as it's an English version. Mainly it should be a mixture, but most of the time it's English.
Okay. So do you think it's helpful for you trying to learn English, the fact that the teachers speak English? How much helpful do you think that is?
I think it's actually very helpful. I mean, when I'm learning English, if my teachers are also engaging with me, I feel more helpful. And if I have any questions, I can just ask them about it. So it's very helpful.
Okay. So let's talk about homework.
Sure.
Do you like doing homework or do you find it boring?
I like homework, and as in the new curriculum, the homeworks are much more exciting, like experimenting or making posters. So it's very interactive. So I really, really enjoy doing my homework these days.
Great. All right. So do you have any private tutors who come to your home to teach you?
No, currently at the moment I don't. I'm doing school coaching, which is after my classes. I do coachings with my school teachers.
Okay. So how many days a week does that happen?
It happens 3 days a week.
3 days a week.
Yeah.
How much time do you dedicate to studying each and every day?
I try to at least 8 to 9 hours a day, but I think it stops at 7 or 8 hours a day.
Wow, that is a lot of time.
Thank you.
What do you want to be growing up?
I want to be an architect. I love the idea about creating and inventing my own designs about buildings.
Okay. And can you tell me a little about your hobbies? Everyone has hobbies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I have many hobbies, for example, gardening, painting with watercolors. But mostly I like to learn new languages. I am trying to learn Chinese at the moment and also French. So, yeah.
Also French.
Yeah, yeah.
When did you start learning Chinese and French?
I started learning Chinese about 1 or 2 months ago, and
And
French recently, 1 or 2 weeks maybe.
Is it somewhere else or is it at your school?
I'm learning it in online apps.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like Duolingo?
yeah, in
Oh.
Duolingo, and I also have a French translator app. So
Oh, okay.
there's a diary. I note everything down with English
Okay.
and French.
Right.
So,
Chinese and French.
Yeah.
For me, it's Spanish. I'm learning Spanish. I do it on Duolingo. So I have that app installed on my phone. But I also did, 2 Spanish language courses at Brack University. It was a long time ago. I forgot much of what I learned, but then I started reviewing my knowledge with the Duolingo app.
that's so interesting.
Okay, so I asked you so many questions.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Questions for I would like to know what are your hobbies as well.
Well, I recently started a YouTube channel
Yeah.
about 6 or 7 months ago. Somewhere in the middle of last year. So I make videos for that. So this has turned into a hobby. But other than that, I also love to watch videos on YouTube. I have been doing it for so long, even before I started my channel. I also like to do a little bit of reading, novels or short stories. Although short stories I haven't read in such a long time. And I also love reading poems, English poems, but also, some Bangla poems also. And I used to play the guitar. I know how to do it, but I'm not very good at it. But I have stopped doing it. So, anything else?
Any advice for the young generation over there?
In any particular area or
Career-based?
career-based? Okay. That's a good question. Well, I think if anyone is good at something, if anyone discovers a passion
Yeah.
for themselves, be it painting or drawing, I think they should stick to it. They should double down
Yeah, yeah.
on their passion, on what they like. Forget about. I would
Everything else.
ask them to forget about career, and
Just stick to the
yeah,
passion.
forget about the popularity, the market, the monetary stuff. Just follow your heart, do what you love doing, and something good will come out of
Yeah.
it eventually. So that's what I would, suggest.
Thanks for your advice.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Arshia.